introduction, and it's the you inside of you that is most beautiful, right? So I know your credits, and I know your master Qigong, and I am a person who wants to know what makes you happy.
Yes. Go straight to the chase. That's it, right?
So
what do you mean, master? Right. What do you mean, master?
Well, I have to butter you up.
Yeah, it's like this moment, before you asking anything, I just feeling this moment, being in this body, feel the precious life, just naturally happy. That's it. That's my bottom line answer. The deepest truth is feeling the energy, feeling this human existence with this body.
So if we can all feel that right now and welcome Master Ming Tong to the beautiful program of oneness, wellness, lifestyle with movement. I loved how the movement came in first today, and it brought me back to when we were together last week with the ELs, and all the people came forward in my memory of moving my body in the same way that you taught it last week. So it was interesting because same with Kundalini yoga.
Right.
You repeat something over and over called japa. It makes you remember the good inside of you, the beauty inside of you is inside of you, yet we're making these movements. So please indulge us.
Movement is life. Without movement, there's no life. So when you move, you start to feel life, feel yourself, feel the new possibility. Even, the question of what is freedom.
Oh, great.
It's movement. So it's interesting to work with this body. On one hand, it's like has its own, natural limitation, whether stress, tension, even disease, even pain, even aging-related problems. But when you move, suddenly you feel different. In spite of the limitation, as long as you're moving, a sense of freedom, sense of aliveness, sense of I'm okay. I'm more than okay. I'm moving. I'm
right.
I'm alive. And the movement also inviting change. So it's a way to embrace the change.
And you really see when you're moving in this Qigong way and in the Kundalini way, that you can see, oh my golly gosh, I'm gone. I'm not even, I've got to get home again. I've gone so far into the panic, fear, abandonment issues, financial issues, everything we're facing right now. Until we do a movement, a practice to bring us back home, we'll get caught in that net.
Totally, It's all about coming home. Our mind is so lost in whether it's a circumstance of life, which is real, can be challenging, it's continue to be challenging, but also the mind is lost in the mental story, mental construction. I call this virtual world. It's a virtual, but for us, feels like that's the only word we're familiar with. We're daydreaming about it, think about it all the time, The moment when you sleep, we take a break from that, right?
So to our audience who's watching and listening, tell us, dear friend, how do we come back home, please?
The question of how is simple. The moment you close your eye, the moment you're placing hands on top of your chest, the moment you allow yourself, we're doing it right now, feeling your heart, feeling your body, embracing all the sensation, feeling, experience inside of you this moment. And that's the returning, that's the remembering, but that's also experiencing. So the how is simple actually, but the the why is difficult, because unless we're clear of the why, then we continue lost in this busyness, in this, I call homelessness. It's homelessness. You know, it's like your mind, your spirit doesn't have a body as a home. That's homelessness. Your mind engaged, lost in the environment outside of you, whatever, which is part of life, but lost there. So, but if you don't have home to come back, then become homeless. No matter how, you're active, engaged, feel excitement, whatever goal you're accomplishing.
So many distractions
Exactly,
draw us
exactly.
away from our home.
So, clarify the why. I think it's important to recognizing we are so living in the head.
Yes.
Well, you can continue choose to, but when you choose say that's not enough, that's not real. Yeah, what's real is here, in the heart, in the body, in this experience, this moment connecting with the Mother Earth, the tree, the flower, the winds, the sun, the rain, whatever, the birds, and that's become alive, no matter how much digitally you're thinking, oh wow, this is gorgeous, this is beautiful, oh another one, another dopamine rush. It's not real, my dear. It's simulation. It's a digital distraction until you realize that we're going to continuously lost in this world, because now technology is, it's like moving so fast, including AI can assimilate everything, and then all the commercialism is like, come to here, buy this, buy this, buy this. We're so much in the screen, addicted to the screen without knowing it. But the worst part beyond addiction is we are suicide ourselves by our own choice, because nobody is forcing us. But we're making this choice without knowing otherwise. So the new choice is coming. That's where the ancient tradition, ancient teaching, the practice can come back to save us, truly save us. Not only healing us, but saving us. But at the same time, spiritually allow us to discover who we are. You cannot really discover who we are without including this home, this body. This body is more than just a container, more than just an object, more than just a tool, more than just rental vehicle.
And how does the land today on Ramdas Puri
Love it.
feel?
Love it.
It's your first visit.
First visit.
Thank you for
It's
coming.
such a blessing.
Yeah.
Have
Tell me how
this
it
energy.
feels, the nature, the native, the indigenous peace prayer day, everything we've been experiencing to prepare for our arrival in these invited situations where we say, yes, I'm signing up for that, even if it's most uncomfortable at times to find my home again. What do I have to do in Qigong to pare away?
I was really appreciating that, any opportunity when we respond to this, not only presented opportunity, thank you for inviting me here, but it's ultimately our choice. When we're making the choice to come home here, it's so different. You start to discover in the peace, discover the connection with the Mother Earth, connection with the universe. Everything we're looking for is realizing right here in this moment with me, inside me already. But normally everyday life doesn't work that way. It's so that's why I'm appreciating, wow, this group showing up here whole week, more than a week. And that's a huge commitment. But that's what it requires. Because without that commitment, we're going to continue to be lost in the homelessness, continue lost in the virtual world, continue lost in the struggle. And struggle may be part of life, stress is part of life, whatever imperfection part of life. But without coming home, this is more than just analogy, by the way. The home is inside your body, so you can regenerate yourself. You can feel yourself again and feel the truth. I love this. I'm learning this new mantra.
Tell us.
No, Samna. It's this is
right.
So it means choose. So it's choose prevail, peace prevail. It's same thing. Deeply when we acknowledging, discovering the deep truths of life. Yeah. So it's wonderful just like to see our parallel tradition and yoga, but particularly Kundalini yoga from India, and Qigong, particularly wisdom healing Qigong from China. There's so much parallel. It's like equally highlighting movement practice, sound healing practice, and meditation practice, and the spiritual depths of it, coming home to discover who we are. And it's like this whole cosmology, methodology, the method might be slightly different. The methodology might be slightly different, but the cosmology, I feel, is like so universally same. And that's so beautiful. But also similar method. Particular method is different, but it's just like, highlighting the movement, how they're activating energy, right?
Yeah,
highlighting the sound, how activating the energy, right? And how the meditation awakening to the wholeness, oneness, essence of who we are. So that's kind of universal, mystical truths.
In Qigong, in Kundalini Yoga, we start with tuning in.
Yeah.
And then we go to a Kriya.
Yeah.
Which is a movement. There's 4,000 Kriyas in Kundalini Yoga.
Oh my God, that's just too much.
Well,
too complicated.
Awesome. You just have to go. No,
I'm serious. I'm kidding too, right?
I know.
I love simplicity.
I know.
Simple movement. You're repeating again and
again.
and again.
We do that
going
for
deeper
40
and deeper.
days.
Yeah.
We take one meditation.
That's it.
Just one meditation.
Yeah.
So I'd like to teach you one.
Yeah, please.
So bring your fingers here.
Okay.
In lotus mudra, and bring your elbows and your arms are straight, and then bring them out at an angle of 60 degrees, because in Kundalini Yoga, it's the angle triangle relationship with the nervous system that calms us down and reflects on the pituitary pineal gland, master gland. And so we take a deep inhale, and you mentioned mantra, and we take the mantra of sa, ta, na, ma.
Sa, ta, na, ma.
And we inhale, and we are going to put 16 beats in our navel point, repeating as I call out. Listen, inhale. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Exhale. Inhale. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Exhale, 16 beats. Inhale. Satanama, 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 Satanama. I'm sure we went way over, but who cares? Inhale. 16. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Last round. Exhale. Inhale. Satanama, 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 Satanama. And meditate, release the lotus. Hands on the lap, tip of thumbs together. Left hand on the lap, right hand over. Palms up, tip of thumb together. Meditate on sa, ta, na, ma. So, my friend, we repeat in the defender, in the 81 facets of the mind. The first aspect is the defender, which has the soldier, and it has the ombudsman, and it has the prospector. And so when we chant Satanama 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 Satanama, we pump the navel 16 beats towards the spine upwards, and we activate the second chakra, which is the negative mind. And the gunas and the chitta and the universal awareness come into balancing right-left hemisphere of the brain. And Satanama is the finite, dense, terrified self going to the infinite, going to the death, and coming home to the rebirth. So every time, and it's Satanam, Satanama, and its truth is my identity. I ask you, dear brother, might you have something in relationship to this beautiful share we have today of a similar type of getting us out of our head into our heart, not necessarily exactly the same as what we just experienced, but is there something that we could practice, say for 40 days? Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. So powerful.
Thank you.
So what remind me a similar kind of practice is the essence mantra we use when you're in the wisdom healing qigong tradition. And you can concentrate the mantra in particular chakra, particular part of the body. But the energetic is representing the spiral creative energy. The spiral, both life and death, dissolving, creating, regenerating. Then the sound is our share, but also the meaning is representing is the essence of the universe. Is when energy is aligned, everything is fulfilling the highest purpose of life. So that's a simple meaning. So the sound is like this.
Drives me down the Ganga without a motor or a bumpy road. It brings me into absolute peace where I want to feel 100% part of me. The tuning gives you, do you feel this? The vibration of the mother below my feet and the Father above. And the cosmos and that tiny, tiny little star of light. That's so significant for all of us. What I want to say only is you didn't use any exterior instrument. So continue, tell me.
Yeah, this inner vibration, just such a powerful ancient technology. We all experience that when you listen to the music, hear the song, but now you're initiating the inner song, invoking the inner song, inner vibration, inner truth inside of you. So everything, is about coming home to this body, but also deeply embodied awakening. So it's not just awakening of your mind, awakening of whatever you identify, but it's really awakening inside of you. It's like in the cellular level, not only in the heart, but in all dimensions. This body carry all dimensions of who we are. So the infinite is inside of us already, but when we forget, when we disconnect, then the energy suppress, the energy stagnate, the energy disconnect itself. So when we go inwardly to the body, we connect, we awake, we move, we vibrate, and you start to feel like the life, literally speaking, the life inside of you awakening back to the wholeness, to the oneness, to who we are. So it's beyond just any concept, any story, any definition, any dogma. Allow it to experience that deepest truth. That's its embodied awakening.
And you have embodied this land. You, dear brother, have come to offer this land peace. Even though the land gives unconditionally to all of us who arrive and receive her gift, we must acknowledge that the work we do on ourselves is worthy of offering it back to Mother Earth in such a pure, honest innocence. It reminds you
Yes.
of the joy of the four-legged, the winged ones, the plant kingdom, and all those that creep and crawl and fly, and the babies and the children, and the joy. It's so Kuan Yin-y.
Love that, Kuan Yin.
It's so Kuan Yin.
So it's like life is all existence. You experience the interconnectedness. So one of the expression, I think that's similar. Yoga means union, but in Qigong it means recognizing this presence, this energy body, who we are, as a union of the heaven and the earth. So, often we speaking of heaven and earth, like, oh, heaven above us, earth beneath us. Yes, we want to connect in that way too, vertically, but really deeply more, mystically speaking, is the heaven and earth inside of us already. And in the practical level, it's simple. Your mind is your heaven. The body is your earth. The union of heaven and earth within you is when your mind, body connected. Then the heaven and earth is connected, uniting inside of you. The moment your mind lost in whatever digital world, external world, whatever, your stories, then your body left out. Yes, there's no union anymore. So this is the ultimate mystical dimension. On the other hand, it's so practical, because now, if we don't make this choice, we're gonna lose our humanity, because we're gonna lose this body. This body is made us as human. Without this body, I'm not human. Without this body, I'll be a ghost. Without this body, I will be AI. Okay. So in order to discover who am I as a human, only choice is returning to this body, to come back to this body, to feel this body, experience this body, ultimately realizing the mystical union of heaven and earth inside me already. I don't need to travel far away to discover heaven. I don't need to touch the ground to feel earth, because inside me already. Yes, I can touch. Yes, I can walk, I can run, I can hug the tree. But deeply honoring who we are is the union of heaven and earth inside of us already. Does not depend on any external circumstance. This does not depend on anyone else or anything else. The song I think I shared in the ceremony was simple. We are all looking for something. We all looking for someone. If you repeat that, feel the truth, right? But on the other hand, truly we are only looking for ourselves. We are all looking for ourselves. And in order to discover ourselves, we are looking for this body, which is we're missing. When we disconnect from our own body, we feel like nobody. We feel nobody. So many people right now, not just teenagers, just feel like nobody. Yeah. The feeling of homelessness, the feeling of nobody, the feeling of loss, feeling of lack of meaning, it's all come from this disconnection from our own beingness. But this beingness is the body. There's no other than this body. There's no beingness other than this body. That's what we be missing. Even in the spiritual tradition, we talk about consciousness as if it's just a ghost. It's just a ghost floating in the virtual space. No, without this body, human consciousness cannot function the way we're functioning, cannot have a direct experience. Yeah. So I'm so excited, because that's bringing us the good news. On one hand, we're facing the crisis, losing this body, losing humanity, all the struggle and everything. But on the other hand, the good news is we can always come back. We can always remember, because it's your own body, because it's your own mind. It's not about someone else's body. It's not about someone else's mind. It's you connecting here, fully embody and discover everything you're looking for already inside of you, not as a concept, but in this home, in this living temple, in this energy carries everything who we are, visible, invisible, physical, non-physical, personal, collective, the known, the unknown. It's a mystery, it's an adventure, so.
The you inside of you is most
love
beautiful.
that, the you inside of you.
The you inside of you is most beautiful, friends. Are we so grateful?
Such a precious life.
So precious, this
so
life.
Precious.
Thank you.
Blessing everyone, And again, so much in common between everything we do.
We flow together,
Just
everyone.
beautiful.
We're flowing with each other.
Beautiful.
And everyone's invited. My brother.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay.